Good afternoon to all. I welcome you all on behalf of IGNOU Regional Center Mumbai in this webinar, which is being organized today on the eve of International Women's Day 2023. Proceeding as per program schedule, I request our Regional Director in charge, Dr. E. Krishna Rao sir, for his welcome address and initial remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, um, dear learners, alumni, my senior colleague, Dr. Shivaswarupji, Senior Regional Director from Regional Center Nagpur, my colleague, Dr. Shashi Kumar, State Regional Director from RC Nagpur, my own colleague, Dr. Nambudripad, Assistant Regional Director from RC Mumbai, other my regional center staff. At outset, I wish my heartfelt wishes to all of you International Women's Day 2023. As you are all aware, Indira Gandhi National Open University celebrates and remembers all the occasions. Being a central university, having the vast network across the country, we respect all the cultures, all the festivals, and all the occasions. As per the directions of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we across the country, we are celebrating this International Women's Day by organizing webinars, by conducting the competitions like essay writing, elocution, drawing, and other competitions to our RC staff as well as the students. What I thought, we are inviting the experts, senior people, faculty from university or any other NGO, and they are delivering the lecture and they are giving some information on such type of these important occasions. But I thought this time we have to listen from our learners' experience. That is a very important one. The learners as well as the alumni, your personal experience. That is a very important one. Being a woman, how we have to celebrate this International Women's Day. As a being a man in the society, from your experiences. That's why this time we have given the open to the our learners and the alumni who are invited. Because of we are not interested much to listen from the theories, from your voice and from your own experiences, which will make a lot of change also. It have its own impact in a woman life, the experience which shapes the entire family, sometimes the instance changes the whole country. That is very important. There we have to listen the experiences of the particular persons. Here really I appreciate our learners as well as alumni, and even men also came forward to give their experiences, to share their views on this, particularly on this Women's Day celebrations. And we have received good number of applications. So that we have put this Google form and collected the data. From that, to the time constraint, we could not given the time to all the students. But however, we have selected some 5 students and the alumni, and we have requested them to present. Accordingly, we are going to listen from the 5 speakers, their experiences. And here in India, we are having the population. As per the 2021 census, if you take, is a 48 point, I think 04%. That we can say 48%, whereas male population is 52%. If you go to the literacy level also, overall there is a big gap between the male and female literacy, whereas the female literacy is only the 71%. Male literacy, it is about the 84%. There is a 13% of the gap. And if you see, even the population also lesser than the male, where because of the people are giving the priority for the boy child birth. And there is so many atrocities, so many incidents where they are going for the abortions and the forceful, that all. Anyhow, our Indian government has taken the strict measures to control such type of the inhuman activities, which is not encouraged in our Indian society. But if you see from the ages, that is a very important one. Even from the ancient time onwards, women was not given that much priority. At the same time, I can say women also given the priority. If you see, even our beloved gods, goddess, and all, even if you go to our scripts, where that the male and the female gods are there. But however, there are some restrictions in our Indian society where the women not given the freedom to move forward, because of the woman is no way having the less capacity than the men. Maybe the women physically having the less strength compared to the men, but whereas mentally, related to the knowledge, related to the activities, women is more than equal to the men. If you see our even history, even in our freedom struggle, women participated a lot, women contribution a lot. If you see, even the Durgabai Deshmukh, Annie Besant, or even the Sarojini Naidu, like such type of the great people we are having. The women appears, women presence in all the spheres. It is not only limited to the family relations, not only related to the family, that particular activity. The woman is in the biology, woman is in zoology, woman is in the economics, woman is in the science, social science, even space. Now the government also given the opportunity to the women to enter into the army. They're having a lot of confidence. They're having a lot of courage. The woman, the one woman makes your entire family perfect. She is a finance officer. She is a finance minister, and she manages the family like anything. If the woman is given the freedom, woman is given the opportunity, even in the family level, then it goes to the heights. That's why India, greatest country, where we are having the president of India, a female, where our prime ministers also. Previously, we are having the Indira Gandhi ji as a prime minister, and we are having so many, even our finance minister also from the women gender. There, we are giving the opportunities. At the same time, there are some limited opportunity given, and the women performance has not been much recognized, much highlighted. That is the problem. That even if you see, as per the Constitution of the India, where Ambedkar has written at the time, even if you see Article 14, everyone is having the equal rights. Article 14 speaks about the equality. Either women or the men, male or female, everyone should get the proper opportunity if you are eligible. That whatever the ancient period activities where we have practiced, now it has been eradicated, and now women is coming mainly mainstream, and they are achieving a lot. You see the compassion. Mother Teresa, if you see the compassion, the service for the society. Women life is for the sacrifice, and where their entire life, their sacrifice for their family, their society, their country, that we have to give the great respect to the women. That's why, as a token of the respect, I think that's whatever the history behind the Women's Day is not present. It is not important one, because of on the context of present day, we have to take the situation where we have to stress, where we have to give the importance that the woman here, if you see, woman is having the knowledge, woman is having the capacity, woman is having the courage, woman is having the dareness, but the opportunities are not given as per their capacity. Now the doors are opened. Even either state government or central government making the policies. Whatever the problems, whatever the issues women are having, they're coming out from that slowly. We have, I hope, we have reached up to the some 70%, and not, I cannot say that 70%, it is 50%, I can say, because I'm still in the rural areas. There, women are in the that stigma where we cannot come out, we cannot perform, that we have to be in the family boundaries, whatever it is there. But in the cities, you can see the movement and the growth somehow related to the education. Education is the very important point. If you see the literacy, also I told that there is a gap of the 13%. If you are not aware about this one, these are the issues very important. Now technology side, we are going technology side, and where we are asking this important International Women's Day, we are celebrating with particularly the theme of this one, this technology, we are making it. There we should, in the era of the technology, where the women also should at one time, and they should be also given the opportunities, because of they no way lesser than the men. That's why we organize this International Women's Day as a token of respect. And this, if you see the Indira Gandhi National Open University, there the female percentage is sometimes more than the male learners. And also we are having good, if you take RC Mumbai, where the MA Psychology program, I really see there are every year 800 students joining in MA Psychology program, where I can say almost 600 are from the female. That shows everyone in the city want to get the education, and they want to serve to the society. That is the very important one. One has to understand. We all have to respect the our female, and we all have to give that one. We have to recognize their capacity. That's why this time also they have given innovation and technology for gender equality. How we have to think innovatively by using this technology in this particular techno world. That is a very important one. I hope everyone will focus on this issue, and your live examples, your live experiences is also very important one, because of now the society is open and society is giving you the freedom. Our Indian constitution is giving you the freedom where you are all having the rights to speak, express. That is the very important one. Expression is the very important one. There are so many. I have seen my own sisters also. They never open up. But where, because of there is we are from the rural area where they are illiterates, and all this happened. Now this era is changed. Now the literacy levels, if you see in the post-independence beginning period, it was very less for the female literacy level. Now at least you all have this women female literacy reached up to the 71%. So we have to appreciate our state as well as the central governments and our constitution of India for giving this type of the opportunity. But still, there is a gap. Everyone has to accept. For that, even some rural areas, no toilets, and women faces so many problems. Then now the government making under the Swachh Bharat vision, they are making it everything is pakka toilets, and the schools also. There are so are across the country. I can say there are so many girls schools because of there is no toilet facilities. That their self-respect. That is the very important one. Everyone should be given the respect to the as there is no inequality on the name of the gender, on the name of the caste, on the name of the creed. And here, everyone should be given the opportunity. That is a very important one. I once again congratulate and particularly appreciate my regional center Mumbai learners as well as alumni. I think I also appreciate the boy who came forward. Sometimes the men will think this is the Women's Day celebration, let the women speak. No, there also maybe we can listen his views. He's an assistant professor, where some other students are the psychologists, and they know the mentality. You are giving the counseling to so many people, where you will be knowing the psychology of the men and psychology of the women, and you will speak from your live experience. That I think it is going to, this video we are going to upload in our YouTube channel, and we are going to post in our Twitter account also. There it will reaches, because of in our Facebook we are having the 10,000 followers. Even in the Twitter also, Twitter followers, where in our YouTube we are having about the 4,500 followers. It reaches almost some 20,000 people. That's why I thought this idea, this innovative idea, maybe you all accept or not, I don't know. This speaking not only from the experts, the common, our learners will speak from their life experience. We hope this is going to be a very good lecture, or you can say talk, or the discussion on this particularly auspicious International Women's Day. I welcome you all, and I congratulate and appreciate all the speakers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, as our sir has already informed that the topic of today's webinar is innovation and technology for gender equality. Now, we had registration and good number of students registered. Out of that, four speakers have been selected by the regional center. I now request our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. P. Nambudri Paskar, to introduce our speakers. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. So, first of all, I thank our regional director, Dr. E. Krishna Rao, for giving this opportunity to introduce the speakers of today session. So, the topic given to you today is innovation and technology for gender equality. So I am very happy to introduce the speakers. Today we have four speakers. As our director already told, all are our IGNO alumni. Okay. So here three female speakers and one male speaker with us. So I am very happy once again to introduce one by one. So first we have Ms. Binita Mehta. Uh, she is our MA Psychology alumni. She completed our MA Psychology from IGNO. And now she is a very good organizational psychologist and post POS practitioner. She herself developed so many trainings and developed the module, and he has given the training in the area of mental well-being, understanding of upcoming trends in the HR trends, and also some psychological safety. These kind of trainings she has given to many people, and also she is having the collaboration with so many corporate sector also, educational institution also. She is having the collaboration with the Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry (BCCI), and then with the KJ Sumaya College Vidya Vigar, then SIES College Nerul, then WICCA, like etc. So she is having vast contacts and their things, and she also conducted awareness and training programs for the well-being of women on topics such as menstrual health, hygiene, then work-life balance, etc. So many training programs. So she is a well experienced our IGNO alumni. So she is also I think it is very notable. She also has been featured by Prerna Foundation and Metro Mumbai channels on the occasion of Women's Day. So, on behalf of Regional Center IGNO Mumbai, I welcome Ms. Pinita Mehta.
Thank
Then,
you so much, sir. Thank
then,
you.
yeah, welcome, madam. Then, with us, Ms. Swati Yadav is there. She is the dietitian, clinical dietitian. She has completed our MSc DFSM program from IGNO. So she is also is a very good social service person. Now she is working as a clinical dietitian in a multi-specialty hospital in Mumbai. So on behalf of Regional Center, I welcome you, madam. Then with us, another our female speaker, Ms. Sarada Nikitar. She also completed MA Psychology from IGNO. She is a self-employer. She is also doing on the function, running their own farm, where to the wise. So she also uh, completed her MBA. Also, she is having the qualification of MBA. Also, and in addition, she is also now pursuing PhD. Also, so very happy to invite you, madam, for this
Thank you.
today session.
Thank
So, along with these three female speakers, we have one male speaker, Mr. Pradeep Bharat Jankar. So, he is a assistant professor. He is currently working as assistant professor in Baba Sahib Ambedkar International Research Center, University of Mumbai. He is the person of having knowledge bucket. He has completed so many degrees. So I would like to introduce him. He is having MA Political Science and MA History, MA Public Administration, and also PhD in Political Science. Then she cleared already SET, PET, MET, and PG Diploma in Babes Ambedkar thoughts and PG diploma in human rights. So all these qualification of degrees and certificates he has already completed. He also having more experience, and he also going to share today with us about the topic of innovation and technology of gender equality. So with these things, I am very happy to invite you all of you once again. And with the permission of regional director, in addition to all the speakers today with us, very experienced, renowned academician with us, Dr. Swasaro. He is the senior regional director of IGNOR Regional Center, Nagpur. So he is also going to give the feedback and reflection on all these things. So once again, I welcome all you to this Women's Day celebration on behalf of Regional Center Mumbai and my personal behalf. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now proceeding with our schedule, I first request Miss Binita Mehta to deliver her lecture. Thank you, or talk.
Thank you so much. So, everyone, I have prepared a short PowerPoint presentation, which I will hardly take your 10 to 15 minutes. And I just share the screen, and then later on, I have a short story to share about myself as well. So, I'll just move ahead by sharing.
Yes, please go ahead.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just begin with the PowerPoint presentation. So, Sir has already briefed us about the topic that we would be speaking about and moving forward. But I still just want to take one moment to appreciate and thank IGNU for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts and views on this beautiful platform. Thank you so much. Just a little bit about me. So, Sir had briefed already that I'm an organizational psychologist and a POSH practitioner. So, I am conducting corporate trainings, awareness programs, and camp. And I have already impacted more than 1,000 lives through my training and awareness camps and programs. So, today's topic is about gender equality in innovation and technology. But isn't something like technology gender neutral? Like, why do we need something as technology to have gender equality in it? Right? We are already living in a digital era, which is a crucial part of our growth and development. We are using it for work, we are using it for leisure, we are using it for online learning. COVID has taught us that really well, I guess. Even for our medical need, right, from booking appointment, ordering medicine, etc., it has become as important as our day-to-day functions, and we cannot function without it. I cannot imagine my life without technology or not having access to basic facility as internet. I feel handicapped. I don't know what am I supposed to do, right? So we have now come to a part where this digital literacy is as important as traditional literacy. However, there is still a gender digital divide where women are disadvantaged when it comes to digital adoption. People are not able to access internet. People do not have even the right to access it and use it. Even those females who want to access internet and want to gain knowledge are deprived from such basic rights. So let us move further. What are the challenges that we face? So, the challenges that are faced by women, these challenges are such challenges which we are facing with the sole and only fact that she is a woman. There is no literal or any explanation to another reason to why is the challenge being faced. So, moving one by one, first challenge is microaggression and unconscious bias. Women in technology often face subtle form of bias, including microaggressions, such as being interrupted or talked over, or just assume that you are less competent than your male colleagues because it is something as related to as technology that women might not understand something as complex as that. Their biases can have such an impact which makes a culture around them to make them feel unwelcomed. They tend to, like, even hide their voices. They do not feel like, contributing to it, even though there is something more valuable to contribute. Second is access to education and training. Women may face barriers to access education and training in technology, including can be through social or cultural norms, can be as simple fact as that, अरे ये लड़कियों का काम थोड़ी है, why are you doing this? We have to see, like, IIT में तो सारे male engineers है, तुम female होके वहां पे क्या करोगी? Try pursuing something that is different, be it any kind of profession, but तुम इसमें मत जाओ. ये तो मर्दों की फील्ड है. These are the some basic situations which I have come across while I was working with an NGO to provide awareness and social camps across. Then the third one is lack of representation and mentorship. Women are already assumed that you do not belong in this technology field, despite there are females who have contributed so valuably in the field, and still they are not even considered, and still the women are assumed, this is something you're not supposed to do. This kind of limitation also provides the limitation in their mindsets to access help, to take mentorship from fellow members or anyone around, or even to have a voice ki I want to be guided for something as simple as this. The next is tokenism. Women in technology may feel isolated and tokenized as being the only woman in a team or organization. Many people can relate to this. Like if there are a group of 10 male and one female who is working in a team format, she can feel an additional pressure. Ek to fact that she is the only female and she has to compete in a male dominated profession. Along with that, raising her voice also becomes very difficult to speak among them. And over the internet we all have come across some basic jokes, engineering college where students are struggling to find the female students and they cannot find one, though we are taking something like this as a joke, but this is a serious cry and scream for help for the issue that we are facing today. Next is gender based violence. Women in technology may face online harassment, cyber stalking, hate comments, hate speech, or even on something basic expression of whatever they decide to wear, whatever work they decide to do. There is an unrequired or unasked comment to how you should be doing as a woman, how you should not be doing things as a woman. So there is always a unasked guidebook presented to women over online. And there is unconscious bias in hiring and promotion also. Unconscious, it can manifest just by thinking how long is she going to be there, how long can she contribute, be it for even promoting are the male member is there who can contribute longer than a female in their lifespan of a career. Such kind of biasness also limits and puts a hold on the growth of a woman who is already in the field by not letting her and giving her equal opportunity. Here are some did you know facts which I was just researching about this topic and I had come across. It's key, like even today, where we are living in a digital era, there is only 63% of women who are able to access internet fully and the way they want. Rest are not able to access, be it their geographical limitation, financial limitation, or just for the fact that they just don't simply have access in that particular area. And even where we are highly moving towards an AI world, where even today, if we look at Chat GPT, we look at AI generated images or something like that, where half of our work is going to be resolved by AI, half of the things are going to be dependent on it. Only 22% of the position in AI world is held by women. Even more than one third women who are accessing the internet are victims of an online violence which they never asked for. Unnecessary comments, unnecessary hurdles to stop women to using, which can mentally lead to a negative feeling among women where they do not wish to contribute or use or start believing the fact that they do not belong here. And if we look at the global situation which is there, only 23% of executive roles are held by women. Rest other roles are just not given to them, or just because thought ki woman can't contribute in a leadership role or an executive position because she is emotional, because she might have to look after her family. Any XYZ reason is just brought up to assume that the woman is simply not competent enough to contribute equally towards the growth and development of the organization or in the field. Importance of gender equality in innovation and technology. If we assume that there is going to be an equal chance and opportunity to women in the field, for first most this first factor that comes to my mind would be social justice. Social justice, gender equality, and accessing right to each and everything is a fundamental right of a human, be it technology, be it right to work, or be it any essential thing. women deserve same opportunities and rights as much as a male member would. Economic growth and innovation. Gender equality is vital for driving innovation and economic growth. When women have equal access to education, resources, and opportunities, they can contribute their skills and ideas to innovation and technology sector, which can lead to better innovation and better results which might have not been received earlier. Diverse perspectives. Gender diversity not only is just different when we look at, but even the perspective that one can share or one can be like, hidden, a valuable insight can be provided from a female side as much as from a male side. And having different perspectives and making it a one perspective can really play a huge role in the quality of innovation and the success of the product as well. Positive social impact. Innovation and technology have the potential to create significant changes such as improving healthcare, reducing poverty, and increase access to education, which can ensure these benefits are shared equally among all the genders, and even move towards a space where, people don't have to ask for it. People know ki, as much as I deserve it, so does the other member also deserves it. Can anyone help me, what are the best practices for promoting gender equality in innovation and technology? According to you, what would be the best factors that we can contribute in our day to day habits or at our workplace or simply anywhere? Anyone? Okay, so I'll move forward. Whereas the best practice for promoting gender equality and innovation in technology, I personally believe that with the changes that we have seen in past, where females are contributing equally, where we are making changes, we start to believe and start imparting this belief in the minds of our young girls from the early childhood as well. We need to start speaking up, at least women around us, those who are there in a shell with us. Let them know ki, okay, beta, whatever you want to explore, go explore. Give them the freedom to learn and choose by themselves what field do they want to choose, what do they feel interested in doing, not because the fact that they are male or female. As children, we have also come as stupid biases with color: blue for male, pink for female. Even for colors, even till today growing up, I still see pink is, I'm a girl, I like pink. Still today it is feed in our minds. Imagine if we start making these changes in the mind right from the early childhood ki you have the freedom to pursue any field: army, technology, science, mathematics. Your contribution is going to be equally valuable as much as a male member could. And no role or anything just believes to have a gender. Every role is gender free as long as you are able to contribute and to its development, to its sustainability, and make it more better. Why should we have women in the field? Now, this, many people come across to me and ask, this is the male generated or anything like that. Why should we have, or we should we do? I just have one simple answer: why we shouldn't. I just don't know why we shouldn't. So, like I promised, I was going to share my short story. So, I had a tech startup called Psychologia Connect, where we were working towards the mental health and wellness domain through technology. So, I had been to Bangalore for a Microsoft event where we were pitching our ideas, more like a hackathon, where we had to share our ideas, and judges would be there around and everything. So the conversation went well, and I still remember ki the person just turned and asked me, what if you get married? There is no male co-founder. We were two female co-founders, so there is no male co-founder. how do you going to manage the tech? There is no one to look after once you get married or anything. I honestly didn't mind him asking that question to a certain point also, because that person was going to invest his money and time and energy with us. But the fact that that 10-minute discussion was around family planning about me and my other co-founder, the person didn't even ask me ki, what technology are you talking about, how do you envision this, why do you need technology for a mental health jabki acceptance nahi hai. I was expecting more those kind of questions, but I just got a 10 minutes lecture on family planning, which was just so stupid because I was 23 and I'm trying to build my career. I'm trying to make a change where mental health is looked down upon. And I am getting a lecture. And even my other co-founder, who happens to be older to me, he pinpointed ki, like, she's going to leave after marriage. Then once she comes back, you will going to be leaving. So there is a need for a make co-founder to just sustain it while you both are planning and navigating your family lives. I couldn't believe that this was the sole reason why we didn't pass out the second round and we were just not selected. So this is like, I had faced a lot of errors and lot of like, factors just because I'm a female and I shouldn't be like, without a male co-founder standing and pitching my product. Last but not the least, with all the challenges on all the facts that we have seen around in tech innovation, I'm sure there are many females who are contributing towards the growth and continue to do so. But today I just want to take a movement for all those females who are not getting those opportunity, who are having the opportunities but still somehow the rights are taken. My just one heartfelt message which is there to everyone: it's time that we look beyond the gender for any kind of role in tech or any field. We need to look at the skills that an individual can bring to the development and growth that we are promising. We come for just one reason, for our basic right, that we want to be recognized equally in any field. So thank you everyone for listening to me so patiently, and Team IGNU for giving me this opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now, I think we can proceed further, and later on, we will have feedback from all the participants as well. Second speaker, Miss Shwati Yadav. I think she is not there. Maybe she had some network issue. We will move forward to the next speaker, Miss Shraddha Nigdikar.
Thank you so much, sir. Um, I want to thank RC Mumbai, E. Krishna Rao sir, Nambudri sir, Shashank sir for. I have just passed MA Psychology from IGNU RC Mumbai, and I'm really thankful for the cooperation that you extended to me so that I could do it successfully. I would like to start by sharing my presentation. Is the presentation visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, first of all, I want to wish everybody Happy Women's Day. I hope you had a great day. It is also Holi in some parts of India today, so wish you happy Holi as well. A little bit about myself. Nambudri sir had already introduced me. I'm Shraddha Nigdikar. I had a diploma in design, and then I went ahead and did my master's in business administration from marketing and operations. I had a 10-year of work experience after that. And after that, during COVID, I had to quit my job, and that is when I took up MA in psychology from IGNU. I'm also a certified trainer from TISS, and along with when I was working, I used to train in corporates. So I used to talk about positive psychology, team building, how to be more innovative, and how to be more creative at the workspace. So in total, I have about 12 years of work experience. Um, my experience of being a woman or being a woman at work has been very different uh, than a lot of women put through. I will mix. I'll keep my I'll keep my talk mixed in Hindi and English. तो मुझे कभी थैंकफुली डिस्क्रिमिनेशन का सामना करना ही नहीं पड़ा। और ये मेरे लेवल पे नहीं है, मेरे दादी के लेवल से होता आ रहा था। माय दादी स्टार्टेड टीचिंग व्हेन शी वाज 18 इयर्स ओल्ड। सो दैट मस्ट बी 1950s, जब इंडिया को जस्ट इंडिपेंडेंस मिला था। वो एक्चुअली अपने घर से 1 घंटा दूर एक गांव में रह के और वहां पे पढ़ाती थी। एंड शी इज डबल पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट एक्चुअली। My mother is double postgraduate. She was a banker. She started as a clerical staff and she is now retiring this month from State Bank of India as a Scale 4 officer. My dadi started as a teacher. She is retiring she retired as a headmistress. And I am a single daughter. And every possible access was given to me in terms of education, in terms of responsibility. मुझे कभी ये महसूस ही नहीं होने दिया गया कि मैं लड़की हूं तो कुछ चीजें मेरे लिए पॉसिबल हैं और कुछ चीजें मेरे लिए पॉसिबल नहीं है। इसलिए शायद मेरा जो दुनिया को देखने का नजरिया है वो हमेशा अलग रहा। मैंने अपने आप को कभी कम माना ही नहीं, या मैंने कभी ऐसा सोचा ही नहीं कि शायद मेरे साथ ऐसा बुरा व्यवहार या कमतर व्यवहार इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि मैं लड़की हूँ। तो मेरा जो चश्मा था दुनिया को देखने का वो ये था कि जैसे सब हैं वैसी मैं भी हूँ। अगर मैं मेहनत करूंगी तो मुझे सक्सेस मिलेगा। I have worked in 4 different architecture and design firms during my corporate career, and in that I worked in capacity of marketing manager, I worked at the capacity of a project manager, I worked at the capacity of a general manager। जो मैंने लास्ट जॉब छोड़ा तब मैं सीईओ की असिस्टेंट थी। हमारी जो सीईओ थी शी वाज अ वुमन, जबकि जो फर्म के फाउंडर थे वो तीनों मेल थे। वो कॉलेज के जमाने के दोस्त थे, तीनों ने मिलकर फर्म शुरू किया था। लेकिन जो हमारी सीईओ थी शी वाज अ वुमन एंड आई वाज द असिस्टेंट टू द सीईओ। आई वाज द हाईएस्ट पेड इन माय टीम। सो मेरा कभी मौका ही नहीं लगा डिस्क्रिमिनेशन को फेस करने का। तो एक जो थॉट प्रोसेस होता है, ये जो एट्रीब्यूशन हम करते हैं कि शायद मेरे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है क्योंकि मैं लड़की हूँ, या शायद मैं ये कर नहीं पाऊंगी क्योंकि मैं लड़की हूँ, या शायद मैं बाहर पढ़ने नहीं जा सकती क्योंकि मैं लड़की हूँ या क्योंकि मैं औरत हूँ, ये मुझे कभी करना नहीं पड़ा। और मैं अर्ज करती हूँ सारी औरतों को कि ये अपने दिमाग से निकाल दीजिए कि आप कुछ नहीं कर सकती क्योंकि आप एक औरत हैं। ऑफ कोर्स इसमें मेरी फैमिली का बहुत बड़ा हाथ है, मेरे हस्बैंड का भी बहुत बड़ा हाथ है अब, नाउ दैट आई एम मैरिड। बट फर्स्ट थिंग दैट वी नीड टू डू इज टेक इट आउट ऑफ आवर माइंड कि औरतें कम है या ज्यादा
आई
है।
एम सॉरी, अगर आप प्रेजेंट कर रही हैं तो सिर्फ आपकी स्क्रीन विजिबल है,
जी
प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं है।
जी जी, आई एम जस्ट I'll move on to the next one. Is this visible? Is the change visible? Is the next
No, only screen is visible. The presentation is not visible.
presentation is not visible? Hold on. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. Can you see my presentation now?
Yes.
Okay. So as I was saying, मेरा जो चश्मा था दुनिया को देखने का वो ऐसा कभी नहीं था कि क्योंकि मैं एक लड़की हूँ मैं किसी से कम हूँ या मुझे कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल सकती। सेकंड, मैं हमेशा इस नजरिए से देखती हूँ कि हमें जेंडर इक्वालिटी की नहीं, जेंडर इक्विटी की जरूरत है। हमारे समाज में कुछ जेंडर रोल्स हैं या कुछ प्राइमरीली जेंडर रोल्स हैं जो काफी सेट हैं। उनके कारण इवोल्यूशनरी हो सकते हैं, उनके कारण गलत भी हो सकते हैं, पेट्रियार्कियल कारण भी हैं। लेकिन अगेन क्योंकि मैंने कभी पेट्रियार्की नहीं देखी तो मेरा उन जेंडर रोल्स को देखने का जो तरीका था वो हमेशा ये था कि इवोल्यूशनरीली बायोलॉजिकली क्योंकि औरतें और पुरुष अलग अलग होते हैं तो उनकी जरूरतें अलग अलग होती हैं। इसलिए उनको जब आप एम्पावर करना चाहो, पुरुष हो या औरत हो, उनको आप एक तरह से एम्पावर नहीं कर सकते, उनको अलग अलग चीजों की जरूरत है। जैसे कि मेरी टीम में जो बहुत सारी लड़कियां काम करती थी, हमने क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग का इस्तेमाल किया ताकि अगर किसी का बेटा छोटा है तो वो घर से काम कर सके। अगर किसी की तबीयत खराब है, वो मेल हो या फीमेल हो, वो घर से काम कर सकें। तो इस तरह के हम लोगों ने इनोवेशन का इस्तेमाल करते हुए हम लोगों ने ये इंश्योर किया कि जिसकी जैसी जरूरत हो उसको उस तरह का असिस्टेंस हम दे पाए। और जेंडर डज नॉट बिकम अ फैक्टर देन, इट इज नॉट अ फैक्टर, इट इज जस्ट अ मैटर कि आप औरत हैं या पुरुष हैं, लेकिन एक फैक्टर नहीं बन जाता आपकी ग्रोथ में। इन माई टीम ऑल द मेन एंड women वर पेड एट पार टू देयर वर्क, इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि वो आदमी है या औरत है, क्योंकि काम हम उनसे उतना ही लेते थे जितना उनकी जिम्मेदारी था। सो जरूरत इक्वालिटी की नहीं है, इक्विटी की है। किसको किस तरह की सहूलियतों की जरूरत है, वो औरतें हो चाहे पुरुष हो, उनको वैसा दिया जाए ताकि वो बेस्ट परफॉर्म कर सकें। अब इसमें टेक्नोलॉजी कहाँ काम आती है? टेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो जेंडर न्यूट्रल है। इट इज अ सिंपल फॉर्मेट, आप जो इनपुट देंगे वो आउटपुट मिलेगा। अनटिल एंड अनलेस आप कंप्यूटर को ये बताओ नहीं कि मैं एक फीमेल हूं और इसलिए मेरे सो एंड सो प्रेफरेंसेस हैं, या मैं एक मेल हूं इसलिए मेरे सो एंड सो प्रेफरेंसेस हैं, तब तक कंप्यूटर या कोई भी ऐप या कोई भी प्रोग्राम जो है कंप्यूटर का, वो आपको इक्वली ट्रीट करता है। जैसे कि अगर आप इन शॉर्ट्स नाम की एक ऐप है, उसको अगर आप डाउनलोड करें, जो आपको छोटे छोटे न्यूज देती है, उसके बारे में हम आगे भी बात करेंगे, छोटी छोटी न्यूज देती है, 60 सेकेंड्स में आप एक न्यूज पढ़ सकते हैं। तो जब आप वो इंस्टॉल करते हैं तो वो आपको पूछता है कि आपके क्या प्रेफरेंसेस हैं। सो उसमें हेल्थ भी है, उसके अंदर बिजनेस भी है, उसके अंदर इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द वर्ल्ड भी है, उसके अंदर ब्यूटी एंड फैशन भी है, उसके अंदर एंटरटेनमेंट भी है। तो जो मैं सेलेक्ट करूंगी वैसा वो ऐप या वैसा वो प्रोग्राम मुझे दिखाएगा। वो ये नहीं देखता कि अगर जी आप श्रद्धा हैं, आप फीमेल हैं, तो चलो मैं आपको सिर्फ ब्यूटी के बारे में बताऊंगा और मेकअप के बारे में बताऊंगा। इट इज माई चॉइस। what technology has done is given everybody choice, be it a man, be it a woman. It has given you choice, it has given you control over your life and how you navigate through technology. कैसे हम टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं जेंडर इक्विटी लाने में? इट इज लिटरली इन आवर हैंड्स। क्या आप जानते हैं कि आज जो एक स्मार्टफोन हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं, इसमें मोटोरोला का लगा हुआ है, मुझे जो मिल गया मैंने लगा दिया, आई एम नॉट एडवर्टाइजिंग मोटोरोला हियर। आज जो हम एक एवरेज स्मार्टफोन इस्तेमाल करते हैं, कोई भी हो सकता है, उसमें जितनी कंप्यूटिंग पावर का जरूरत हमें लगा था टू सेंड अ मैन ऑन मून, उससे ज्यादा कंप्यूटिंग पावर एक सादे स्मार्टफोन में है जो हमारे हाथ में है। तो क्या आप इमेजिन कर सकते हैं हमारे पास कितनी पावर है? इंडिया इज द कंट्री वेयर एक्सेस टू इंटरनेट इज एक्चुअली द चीपेस्ट। अगर आप यूएस में जाएं या जापान में जाएं या साउथ कोरिया में जाएं, जो डेवलप्ड नेशंस हैं, वहां पे इंटरनेट का कॉस्ट बहुत हाई है। हमारे यहाँ पे आप 150 या 200 रुपए का रिचार्ज करवा सकते हैं और आपको 4G का एक्सेस मिलता है पूरा महीना। तो ये हमारे हाथ में है कि कैसे हम उस टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल ज्यादा से ज्यादा करें। Access to communication, a mobile phone has given every woman access to communication. Imagine पहले कैसा था, औरतें खत लिखा करती थी। मुझे याद है मेरी चाची, क्योंकि उनका ससुराल दूसरे शहर में था, तो वो खत लिखा करती थी अपनी मदर को, और कई बार बड़ा लैग होता था, 10-10 15-15 दिन का लैग होता था जब वो उनसे बात कर पाती थी, क्योंकि उस वक्त तो घर में फोन भी नहीं होते थे, एसटीडी पे जाके बात करनी पड़ती थी। लेकिन आज की तारीख में mobile phone has made all the difference. It has completely changed the paradigm of how women are performing in society at large. It has given us access to education. IGNU being the prime example. मेरा 2 साल का IGNU का सारा एजुकेशन ऑनलाइन था। मैं आरसी मुंबई गई आई थिंक 2 या 3 बार, उसके अलावा एवरीथिंग वाज ऑनलाइन, एवरीथिंग वाज सीमलेस। इग्नू के अलावा स्वयं है जो आपको फ्री ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन देता है, ये एक भारत सरकार का इनिशिएटिव है। एंड इनसे पढ़ने के बाद जो आपको क्रेडिट्स मिलते हैं, आपको ऐड कर सकते हैं अपनी डिग्री की तरफ। इसके अलावा अगर आप चाहें तो बहुत सारे ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं, जैसे कि कोर्सेरा है, यूडेमी है। ये सारे बेस्ट, वर्ल्ड की बेस्ट यूनिवर्सिटीज के कोर्सेज, बी इट इन यूएस, बी इट इन यूरोप, बी इट इन लंदन, वहां की यूनिवर्सिटीज के कोर्सेज आपको घर बैठे मिल सकते हैं। कई इनमें ऐसे कोर्सेज हैं जो एब्सोल्युटली फ्री हैं। अगर आप चाहें तो एग्जाम देके सर्टिफिकेट लेने के लिए आपको पैसा देना पड़ेगा, लेकिन अगर आप वो सब्जेक्ट मैटर सिर्फ सीखना चाहते हैं तो वो कंप्लीटली फ्री है। कोई भी लड़की या फॉर दैट मैटर कोई भी पुरुष आराम से अपने घर में बैठ के, अगर उनमें डिसिप्लिन है, तो जो चाहे सीख सकते हैं। Access to information. In shorts, Times of India, Hindustan Times, Money Control, CNN, all of these platforms are online and काफी हद तक इनका एक्सेस आपको फ्री है. इन शॉर्ट्स इज कंप्लीटली फ्री, टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया इज कंप्लीटली फ्री, एचटी के लिए आपको सब्सक्रिप्शन फी देना पड़ता है. तो जो दुनिया में हो रहा है उसका करंट ब्यौरा, बीबीसी का ऐप है, सॉरी मैं इसमें लिखना भूल गई, बीबीसी इज अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन कंप्लीटली फ्री. इट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट रिलायबल सोर्सेज ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन जिसे आप एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. तो टेक्नोलॉजी फ्री है, एक्सेस टू इंफॉर्मेशन फ्री है, एज लॉन्ग एज यू डू नॉट बिलीव ऑन व्हाट्सएप फॉरवर्ड. न्यूज को, व्हाट्सएप को अपनी न्यूज का सोर्स ना बनाए. ये अकाउंटेबिलिटी हमें लेनी पड़ेगी एज अ वुमन कि मैं सही इंफॉर्मेशन को एक्सेस कर रही हूँ. औरतों के क्या अधिकार है, वर्ल्ड ओवर औरतों के साथ क्या हो रहा है, ये सारी इंफॉर्मेशन, लीगल इंफॉर्मेशन, हर तरह के मिनिस्ट्री की इंफॉर्मेशन ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है. आप उनके वेबसाइट पे जाके, पोर्टल पे जाके डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं सब कुछ और पढ़ सकते हैं टू गेट द मोस्ट ऑथेंटिक इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट विमेन्स राइट, अबाउट व्हाट इज बीइंग डन, अबाउट डेवलपमेंट ऑफ विमेन. Everything is available for free online. Access to banking and savings. My mother is a banker, so I believe that a woman to be empowered, it is very important कि उनका एक अपना खुद का बैंक अकाउंट होना चाहिए जो किसी और का नहीं है, जिसको किसी और को उसका एक्सेस नहीं है, उनके पति को नहीं है, उनकी माता जी को नहीं है, किसी को नहीं है. एक अकाउंट हर औरत का होना चाहिए, अपना खुद का, जिसमें वो सिर्फ अपने लिए सेविंग्स करें, जिसका एक्सेस सिर्फ उनको हो. और मोबाइल बैंकिंग की वजह से, भीम यूपीआई की वजह से या ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग की वजह से अब ये बहुत आसान हो गया है कि आप दुनिया भर में कहीं भी बैठ के अपने फाइनेंशियल डिसीजंस खुद ले सकते हैं. आप इन्वेस्टमेंट्स खुद कर सकते हैं, औरतें खुद के इन्वेस्टमेंट्स प्लान कर सकती हैं ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग का इस्तेमाल करते हुए. स्टेट बैंक हुआ, एक्सिस बैंक हुआ, सिटी बैंक हुआ, ये सारे बैंक हैं जिनके साथ मैं बैंकिंग कर चुकी हूँ. And you can plan your investments, you can plan your financial future. It gives you a lot of empowerment. और ये हमारे हाथ में है, हम कर सकते हैं. Access to employment. Two of my jobs that I got in the past were through LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. It is very important to project that professional image in front of the world, to make that effort कि आप अपनी प्रोफेशनल इमेज को करेक्टली प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो दुनिया के सामने, ताकि आपको सही तरीके का काम मिले. फ्लेक्सिंग इट इज अ फैंटास्टिक ऐप फॉर विमेन हु वांट टू वर्क पार्ट टाइम. मैंने जैसे कि कहा, जेंडर इक्विटी की बात की, कई बार चाइल्ड बर्थ के बाद विमेन कैन नॉट गो बैक टू द वर्क फोर्स फुल टाइम, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, बच्चा छोटा है. ऐसे वक्त पे आप फ्लेक्सिंग इट का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, या और भी बहुत सारी एप्स हैं जो आपको पार्ट टाइम वर्क, जो आप घर बैठ के कर सकते हैं, इन तरह के कामों को एक्सेस देती है. एंड यू गेट प्रोजेक्ट्स फ्रॉम ऑल काइंड ऑफ कंपनीज ऑन फ्लेक्सिंग इट. यू विल गेट प्रोजेक्ट्स फ्रॉम माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, यू विल गेट प्रोजेक्ट्स फ्रॉम banks. It is very accessible all in your mobile phone. Access to healthcare. There are apps, specialized apps and websites which are giving healthcare only to women. जैसे Proactive for Her एक वेबसाइट है जो कि औरतों की हेल्थ के लिए काम करती है. आप गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट को अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, आप साइकोलॉजिस्ट को अप्रोच कर सकते हैं. दे आर वेरी women friendly. They respect your privacy. You do not have to go anywhere. You will get consultation sitting at home. There is Practo, जो सब इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. It is for one and all. You can book online appointments and you have access to healthcare sitting at your home. Access to transportation. I think जो biggest problem होता है औरतों के घर के बाहर निकलने का, it is that it is not safe when you're outside. रात को देर हो गई तो क्या होगा? Mobility and transportation is a major hindrance to development of women. अगर वो ऑफिस ना जा पाए सेफली तो then it becomes a प्रॉब्लम. सो उबर है, ओला है, एवरीथिंग इज एक्सेसिबल इजीली. और भी बहुत सारे एप्स हैं. आप अगर ट्रेन से जाना चाहते तो उसका भी टिकट आप ऑनलाइन बुक कर सकते हैं. अगर आप मेट्रो से जाना चाहते हैं, बॉम्बे में अब मेट्रो काफी इट हैज बिकम वेरी द अपकमिंग मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. उसके लिए there are apps available which can make your life much easier. There is M indicator. All we need to do is download it and learn how to use it. Access to business. There are a lot of female entrepreneurs. मेरे बैच के में से There is a woman called Swati Sinha. She has started a business on Instagram, and that is how she was able to quit her full-time job. And she works with artisans from all over India. उनकी वेबसाइट का नाम है neeria.com, www.neeria.com, एंड वहाँ पे वो आर्टिजन्स के बनाए हुए फैब्रिक सेल करती है, साड़ी सेल करती हैं, वो एम्पावर कर रहे हैं उन आर्टिजन्स को, उन्हें एक रिटेल आउटलेट दे रही हैं फेयर प्राइस पे अपने गुड्स बेचने का. But that is happening all over Instagram, Facebook, Amazon. There is something called Meesho. There is something called Flipkart, where you can set up shop and work from home. You don't even have to go anywhere else. You can start small. If you do not have a lot of money to invest into a business, you can start small. एक दादी है 95 इयर्स की, वो एक शॉप चलाती है अमेजोन पे और घर के बने हुए बेसन के लड्डू बेचती हैं और अचार बेचती हैं, और उनकी जो नातिन है वो उन्हें हेल्प करती है ये करने में. आई विश आई हैड अ लिटिल मोर टाइम टू प्रिपेयर. आई वुड हैव फाउंड हर आउट एंड पुट दैट आल्सो. उसके अलावा अगर आपको सेफ्टी और लीगल हेल्प की जरूरत है तो ये ncw.nic.in हेल्पलाइन, ये आपको लीगल एड को एक्सेस करवा सकता है. इफ यू आर इन अ सिचुएशन ऑफ some kind of a domestic abuse, if you're in a situation where you need some social support or you need legal help, our government of India has made it very easy to access that help online. All we need to do is go and have a look. However, the things to remember while you're using technology to make your life easier is, number one, practice e-hygiene and security. आप अपने पासवर्ड सिर्फ अपने पास रखें, किसी और से शेयर ना करें. आप इस बात का ख्याल रखें कि आप किस तरह की इमेजेस ऑनलाइन पोस्ट कर रहे हैं. आप किसी को अपना ओटीपी तो नहीं दे रहे हैं, आप किसी गलत लिंक पे क्लिक तो नहीं कर रहे हैं. और ये जो हिंड्रेंसेस है ये भी पुरुषों और औरतों के लिए बराबर है. सो किसी के लिए भी ये जरूरी है कि वो ई हाइजीन का इस्तेमाल करें और सिक्योरली किस तरह इंटरनेट को एक्सेस करना है इसका ध्यान रखें. Another thing is you have to trust on reliable sources of information. किसी बात का भरोसा सिर्फ इसलिए ना करें क्योंकि आप जी वो आदमी है, उसे बेटर पता है, उन्होंने मुझे ऐसा कहा तो मैंने मान लिया, या उन्होंने मुझे इंफॉर्मेशन भेजी व्हाट्सएप पे तो मैंने मान ली. आपके हाथ में ताकत है, आप फोन उठाइए, आप किसी रिलायबल सोर्स के पास जाइए, आप गवर्नमेंट का जो पब्लिक ब्रॉडकास्ट ऑफ इंडिया है वहां जाके चेक कीजिए गवर्नमेंट का क्या नोटिस आया है. आप टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया पे जाके देखिए, आप हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स पे जाके देखिए. रिलायबल सोर्सेज ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन से पता करिए कि क्या हो रहा है आपके अराउंड, आपके अधिकार क्या हैं, या अगर कोई कैलामिटी है तो उससे आप कैसे बच के निकल सकते हैं. ये इंटरनेट ने बहुत आसान कर दिया है. एंड रिमेंबर, इफ यू आर नॉट पेइंग फॉर द प्रोडक्ट, यू आर द प्रोडक्ट. अगर आप इंस्टाग्राम का इस्तेमाल सिर्फ इसलिए करते हैं कि उसके ऊपर शॉर्ट्स देखें और टाइम पास करें, तो आपका डेटा जो है उसका इस्तेमाल इंस्टाग्राम करता है उन लोगों को आपका डेटा बेचने के लिए जो बिजनेसेस चलाते हैं. तो अगर आप उसके लिए पे नहीं कर रहे या आप उस पर बिजनेस नहीं चला रहे तो आप खुद प्रोडक्ट है, आपकी जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है वो डेटा है. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल हाउ यू यूज टेक्नोलॉजी, बट टेक्नोलॉजी विल ओपन अप यू टू अ वर्ल्ड which is boundless completely. Another thing, मैं एक बार एक विमेंस डे फंक्शन पे गई थी जहाँ पे इंडिया के प्रोमिनेंट आर्किटेक्ट्स आए थे, क्योंकि तब मैं डिजाइन फर्म में काम करती थी. और मैंने उन्हें पूछा कि आखिर क्या फर्क है औरत में, जिस तरह औरत एक बिल्डिंग डिजाइन करती है और जिस तरह एक पुरुष आर्किटेक्ट एक बिल्डिंग डिजाइन करता है, उसमें क्या अंतर है. तो उन्होंने मुझे कहा था कि you have to pay attention, Shraddha, that women do not need to do what men do. We need to focus on what men cannot do. The sensibility inherently, biologically, जो औरतों की सेंसिबिलिटीज होती हैं नर्चर करने की, वो अलग होती हैं. पुरुष हंटर गैदरर थे. इवोल्यूशनरीली बहुत सारी चीजें अभी भी चेंज नहीं हुई है, ये मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है. औरतें एक्सपीरियंशियल होती हैं, दे आर वेरी केयरिंग, वेरी नर्चरिंग. इट इज अबाउट हाउ डू वी हार्नेस आवर स्ट्रेंथ. हम किस तरह अपनी स्ट्रेंथ के साथ प्ले करते हैं ताकि हमारे लिए ये वर्ल्ड एडवांटेजेस हो सके और हम पॉजिटिवली कंट्रीब्यूट कर सके इस वर्ल्ड की तरफ. सो वी हैव टू फोकस ऑन व्हाट मेन कैन नॉट डू. दैट्स इट फॉर माय प्रेजेंटेशन. ऑल वी नीड टू डू इज चेंज आवर ग्लासेस. हमें अपने चश्मा बदलना है दुनिया को देखने का. इंस्टेड ऑफ सीइंग कि क्योंकि मैं एक लड़की हूँ इसलिए मैं ये कर सकती हूँ या नहीं कर सकती, वो चश्मा उतार के फेंक दीजिए. सब कर सकते हैं हम, कोई फर्क नहीं है हम में और उनमें. हमारी सेंसिबिलिटीज अलग हैं, वो अलग चीजों में अच्छे हैं, हम अलग चीजों में अच्छे हैं, और हमें अपना वुमनहुड सेलिब्रेट करना चाहिए. That's all for me. Thank you so much. May we all rise and shine. How do I end this?
Okay. Thank you very much. We will now proceed with our next speaker, who is Mr. Pradeep Bharat Jankar.
Yeah, very good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much, and a very good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much, Research Center Mumbai, Namudrinath sir, and particularly Dr. E. Krishna Rao sir, for this wonderful opportunity to talk on the very important topic. And this is a very good platform. So initially, Rao sir said that learners will be the speakers. So that's why what we can say, this is a very good platform, this is a very good opportunity for the learners, so while taking our while like taking education particularly. So first of all, happy Women's Day, happy International Women's Day to everyone. So here we gathered for the to for the to some regarding the thoughts also, and that's what we can see here particularly. And I'm very fortunate to I have to I got opportunity to speak on very important topic, and this is like what we can say, and this is for that's why I'm glad to hear. So when we say about the International Women's Day, so particularly International Women's Day, which is not related only for the women's, okay, because women's, like we can say, this is for the one day for the women's like some people says that the International Women's Day and celebrate the International Women's Day and the other programs, and okay, so these are like what we can say particularly the things. This is like what we can say, this is a custody, this is like what we can say, this is a limitations for the International Women's Day, okay, because International Women's Day is not limited only for the celebrations for the women's, and like for particularly group celebrations in institutions, in any buildings and everything, okay, but like today's topic like talks about like particularly the innovations and technology for the gender equality, because gender equality which is not related only for the any specific gender, okay, and that's particularly thing, and we must learn the significance of the International Women's Day. Gender equality like can say like it's a very huge or very is a vast topic in throughout the world, but particularly gender equality, and we must learn the concept of gender equality, okay, which is not related only for the like a sociological concept, which is not related only for the psychological concept, but each and every people, each and every man, each and every woman must learn the concept of gender equality, okay, because like my subject is political science, but like I can use the very important and very popular quote, like Aristotle says that like a man is a social animal, so we cannot discriminate with the help of gender equality, we cannot discriminate with the help of the gender and the sex discrimination also, because which is are not right, okay, and that's why what we can say, the gender equality and the innovations and technology, which is a like Shraddha ji said that and Vinita ji said that, with the help of the technology also, and that's what we can say, it is a very good platform for the to like what we can say, for the to learn and to understand the very important to very clearly the gender equality concept, like what we can say. And this like year 2023, like digit all like innovations and the technology for the gender equality, this is a theme for this year, okay, but every years like we celebrate the International Women's Day, but beyond that, when we see in society, when we see in the in daily life, there is no good situations for the women's, okay. So for example, like we can say, like we some people who are in Mumbai or Navi Mumbai, okay, so when we say about the some remote area from Mumbai, okay, because Mumbai is a metropolitan city, but beyond that some remote area also, like for example we can say the Are colony, or then we can say about the some parts of Dharavi actually, which is not a remote area, but there is a huge discrimination, there is a like what we can say, there is a huge lack of education also, okay, which is also we can consider. Beyond that, like what we can say, the beyond Mumbai, from western like Vasai, Virar, and some Palghar districts also. Palghar districts is very near from Mumbai and the Navi Mumbai, even Thane districts also. But there is a huge discrimination with the context of economic discrimination, then development discrimination in between Thane and the Palghar. Okay, so we must learn exactly the equality, like not only the gender equality, but we must learn the concept of development, the gender development, equality development also particularly, and the other things also. That because just a few months ago we celebrated the 75th independence of India, because we are moving ahead to, like what we can say, we are moving ahead the 2047, and that will be the century of our independence. But here we can say about the, with the help of these issues, with the help of these, because this is our responsibility of each and every citizen. Okay, for example, I'm here man, okay, but every day when I travel from home to the University of Mumbai, when I travel from the home to the other places also, every player, every many times we can see the discrimination, many times we can see the, there is a lot of like what we can say, the platforms are available, because in previous slide Shraddha like showed the various platforms are available, because we must learn that platforms, okay, because some government like institutions also, some government like scholarships also, free ships also, some other funding also. With the help of that fundings, people and particularly the women can learn that platforms with the for the better understanding, for what we can say about the for the better knowledge also. With the help of that knowledge they can earn something. We cannot say like they can earn more and more money, they can earn more and more money, but they can earn something money for the particularly with the help of innovation and technology also. For example, like we can say the commission of the status of women, okay, because this is a very huge topic. So there are some other like statistical data which is available on government websites also. But what we can say, some other institutions also, some other NGOs also, we can take like that data also. But every time we cannot use the data to change the situation, okay, because every time we use the data. But for example, like we can say initially Rao sir said that the concept of census, every 10 years like government of India took like sent census. But census, like what we can say, census like which is a very good platform for the to change the situation, for the economic situation, for the gender equality also. But when we start like particularly to take the census and end the census, this is a almost a big duration, almost like it takes more and more months. So like we cannot say like there is a like completely qualitative census, and we cannot say it's a very like qualitative data for the other development process also. So that's what we can say. Like we are learning various subjects, we are learning like MA and other subjects also. So this is our responsibility. We are students, we are learners. This is our responsibility to promote the concept of gender equality also. This is not like what we can say, because this is a very good platform to promote the gender equality concept, but we can promote this concept in our buildings, anybody like any our halls also, in areas also, local areas also. Some people are like taking education from other institutions. We can, for example, because anybody like from the this meeting, so those are like related to the education sector, that is also a very good platform to promote the gender equality with their students also. Because every time government cannot take initiative for the for every, definitely this is a very important topic, government can take initiative, but as a citizen of aware citizen of India, this is our responsibility to promote the gender equality, to promote the what exactly the importance of innovations and technology to promote the gender equality also. So this is also very good opportunity to us as aware citizen of India to promote it. Okay, so with the help of this particular topic, with the help of this particular technology, we can reach to the remote area. For example, like earlier I said that is some remote area from the Mumbai, but other like rural area, for example, um, in rural area there is a concept of bachat gut, okay, or for example in economic concept like which is a self help group, that is SHG. Okay, so these also very good platforms, even that women can use the technology. For example, अगर हम कह सकते हैं कि मोस्टली कैसे होता है कि रिमोट एरिया में they know the concept of budget gut, but they are not aware about how to use the technology also. For example, there are the other issues also. For example, like we can say there is a lack of electricity also. That's why they cannot use mobiles like they cannot use the mobiles continuously, they cannot use the laptop. For example, like we can say here in Mumbai, here in Thane, and in some other metropolitan cities, there is no lack of electricity. There is a full 24 hours electricity provided every time. Okay, but they faces the various issues like there, for example, agriculture works also. Like agricultural sector which is like ये ऐसा इंडिया का ऐसे सेक्टर है कि in remote area, in rural area, there is a no time limit. वो मॉर्निंग में भी हो सकता है, मिडनाइट में भी हो सकता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन से देयर इज नो टाइम लिमिट फॉर द एग्रीकल्चरल सेक्टर. फॉर सर्विस सेक्टर लाइक वी कैन से इट्स 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. From private sector, from there is a specific time limit, okay, for the work, but agriculture sector there is no time limit particularly. So that's why we can say there are the facing that particular women's that facing various issues. That's why we can say they are not able to use the technology also. Even like we can say about the they are aware about the innovations and the technology, but due to the poverty, like what we can say, due to the some non-available things also, they cannot use the technology for the bachat gut and for the self-help groups also. Okay. Second thing we can say about the particularly the aspire to innovate also. This is our responsibility. For example, I'm assistant professor in University of Mumbai. This is my responsibility to aspire, or we can say to motivate my students. Doesn't matter वो like women है या फिर वो मेल स्टूडेंट है या फिर फीमेल स्टूडेंट है. नो, दिस इज माय रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी to discriminate the these issues, so I can promote gender equality in my students also. Okay, so like this is my responsibility. Another responsibility we can say, for example, we can say it's a family like responsibility also. For example, we can say not like what we can say urban area, but in remote area or in rural area, there is a like discrimination between the in kids also. For example, अगर लड़का है और लड़की है, उसमें भी बहुत डिस्क्रिमिनेशन किया जाता है. ओके. सेकंड थिंग, यहाँ पे मुझे एक ऐसी दूरदर्शन या फिर जो एक ऐसी एड आती थी, एक माधुरी दीक्षित वहां पे उन्होंने उसमें एड में काम किया था कि वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एड है, एंड दैट वी कैन रिलेट टू द जेंडर इक्वालिटी ऑल्सो. शायद आपने भी सुनी होगी कि उसमें एक हिंदी में ऐड थी ऐसी कि एक बच्चा रोता है और उसकी माँ उसको कहती है कि बच्चे नहीं रोते, मतलब कि बॉयज नहीं रोते. ओके. और उसके आगे जाके ऐसी सिचुएशंस उसमें क्रिएट किए जाते. तो एंड में माधुरी दीक्षित जी ऐसे कहते कि आप ऐसे क्यों नहीं सिखाते कि बच्चे नहीं रोते, उसके बजाय बच्चे रुलाते नहीं है. ओके. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दिस इज लाइक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर दी जेंडर इक्वलिटी. आज भी हमारे सोसाइटी में अगर हमने देखा होगा कि लड़कों को रोना इनडायरेक्टली वो ऐसे कहते कि लड़कों रोते नहीं, लड़के रोते नहीं, सिर्फ लड़कियों को रोने का हक है. सो ये कहने का वो जो एड है दैट मे बी शायद वो यूट्यूब पे भी अवेलेबल होगी, वो देखना जरूर कि हर एक ने, कि हमें एग्जैक्टली पता चलेगा. उसमें माधुरी दीक्षित जी ने वो भी जो भी एडवाइस दिया कि आप ऐसे मत सिखाए कि बच्चों लड़के रोते नहीं, कि आप ऐसे सिखाए कि लड़के रुलाते नहीं है. ओके. सो दिस इज लाइक व्हाट वी कैन से कि ऐसे बहुत सारे एग्जांपल्स हमें अवेलेबल है कि हम लाइक there are like I can understand that there are the various issues, there are the various obstacles to tackle any situations. Okay. So but there are the some like ray of hope also कि कुछ ना कुछ हम कह सकते कि with the help of that particular thing कि हम एक आध कोई भी ऐसी सिचुएशन है कि हम टैकल कर सकते हैं. ओके. कोई भी ऐसी सिचुएशन है कि वो कि हम वो सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल लाइक वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड ऑन द eve of this International Women's Day. So at the end, I would like to say that particularly the technology has also the new economic opportunities for the women's. For example, like we can say in the year of 1991, LPG, like liberalization, privatization, and globalization, like came in India. Okay, so but particularly with the help of that LPG model. So okay, so LPG model is not limited only for the industrial sector. LPG model is not limited only for the rich people. Okay, we want every common man, every common women, so can take like help from the LPG model, because on the government level, like state level and the central level, there are the other funding agencies available. For example, we can say there are the some other policies also available. So with the help of that policy, with the help of technology, with the help of innovative initiatives, women can take loan, women can fund from the government for this specific duration. So with the help of that duration, because कई बार ऐसे हमें मोस्टली ऐसे कई बार दिखाई देता है कि फंडिंग एजेंसीज अवेलेबल है, फंड गवर्नमेंट के पास अवेलेबल है, बट वी आर नॉट अवेयर, विमेन्स आर नॉट अवेयर. सो दिस इज द थिंग. So what is the responsibility, what we can think on the eve of International Women's Day today? So particularly, like अगर हमने ये सोचना चाहिए कि to bridge the gap between the government and the society, to bridge the gap between the government and the women's particularly. Okay, because as compared to the like initially Rao sir said that, so जो literacy rate हमें जो दिखाई देता है कि women's और men's में, वो literacy rate है which is not good literacy rate. Okay, there is a huge gap between the men's and the women's literary rate. So this is again ultimately this is our responsibility. So particularly like we are learners, we are students, this is our more responsibility on our shoulders to bridge the gap between the society and the not we can say only the society, but we can use the term of civil society, Nagri Samaj. This concept we can use because this is a one step ahead society, one step ahead, and that's why what we can say about the particularly thing. So this is ultimately the condition of the particularly the governments and the society, governments and the people, governments and the citizens. And at the end, like what we can say, and I would like to say that the promoting the gender equality and और मुझे अल्टीमेटली एक ही बात ऐसे कहना है, देन आई विल स्टॉप हियर. सो हम यहाँ पे जो बात कर रहे हैं कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी एंड वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग दी इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे, एंड वी आर फॉर्चुनेट जिस यूनिवर्सिटी में हम सीख रहे हैं उस यूनिवर्सिटी का नाम लाइक एक लेडी का है, लाइक इंदिरा गांधी national open university. So that's why like this is our fortunate. So and uh, like international women's day में अगर हमने देखा कि beyond India, so there are other examples we can consider here. There are a lot of examples, but again in women's also there is a huge gap. Like some women are much educated, some women are much successful on the various platforms, but some few women are like there is like a basic, they are like struggling for the basic amenities also, basic facilities also. So that's why we can say various gaps. So we need to and we must support to the governments also. कई बार ऐसे कहा जाता है कि कई बार हम डेली लाइफ में भी कई लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं कि वो गवर्नमेंट का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी गवर्नमेंट देख लेगा. यस डेफिनेटली ज्यादा से ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी गवर्नमेंट की है, बट एज अ सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया इन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन देयर आर द मेंशन 11 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल ड्यूटीज आल्सो. ओके, हर एक बात गवर्नमेंट ने नहीं करनी चाहिए बिकॉज वी हैव आल्सो सम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल ड्यूटीज आल्सो. सो डेफिनेटली विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट ड्यूटीज we can do something, and that will be the biggest help to the government, and with the help of our efforts, with the help of government initiatives, we can celebrate next International Women's Day with the various developments in women's the progress. So thank you so much once again for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you Regional Center Mumbai, Rao sir, Namudirwal sir, and the whole Indira Gandhi National Open University. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you very much. I now request, proceeding further with our program schedule, I now request Dr. P. Sivasarup sir, Senior Regional Director from IGNU Regional Center, Nagpur, for his reflections and feedback after whatever our speakers have spoken on the topic we had given. Sir.
Good evening to all, and I congratulate all the women participants and also Mumbai RT, Dr. Krishna Rao, Dr. Nambudri, and other colleagues from Regional Center Mumbai, all the participants. It's a pleasure for me to be part of this Mumbai activity. And as I told Krishna Rao that for every of our meeting, we invite only students because we have our own internal talent pool for any topic, whatever you choose, you will find our own students with those backgrounds. So congratulations, Krishna Rao, for inviting our own students for this program also. And I have been listening to all the three speakers, Binita Mehta, Shraddha Nigdikar, and Mr. Pradeep Jankar. Very live experiences and very divergent experiences Vinita Mehta spoke about the internet access and the difficulties she faced, whereas Shraddha said that she never felt that she is a lady because of maybe her family conditions, because her grandmother worked, her mother worked. So the family has enabled her to come out of the feeling that she is a girl. So it is very interesting. And Pradeep Jankar has said about the remote areas. So I want to say a few experiences we have at Nagpur about the remote areas. And because this is with women, International Women's Day, I want to say that about the technology access, when we have organized the programs, because during Corona and after that, these online meetings have become part of the day. And when we have the programs, as I said, I invite our own students. When we organize programs through online, and when I talk to our students from in Gadchiroli district like Kurkeda and Kochi, Dhanora, and our, I feel very happy when our women students they say, "Sir, कौन सी platform use करना है बताइए हम आ जाएंगे." I used to ask whether you have access to technology. As Mr. Pradeep Jankar was referring about the remote students and the remote students access, when there is a will, there is a way. I feel happy when they say that, sir, आप बताइए कौन सी platform use करते हैं हम आ जाएंगे. And I am very happy that our student who is studying MS in London, he also joins the same program. And our women student from Kurkeda and Dhanora and Gadchiroli district, they also join the same program. And also, the second remote access I want to tell you is, we have a present jail center in Nagpur Central Jail, and we have students. And when we have observed that only male prisoners are taking advantage of IGNOU, with the help of a lady coordinator, we organized awareness meetings for the women prisoners. And you will be happy to know that many women prisoners join for our certificate in food and nutrition. And we are also using technology to reach out to them through Gyanvani radio station, which we have at Nagpur. And through that, we arranged a Can you hear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please go ahead,
Okay.
sir. Maybe some
So-
network problem.
For the, there is a sudden switch of the computer, so I joined through mobile. So there are technical glitches whenever we use a technology. So what I said is, for the women prisoners, we organized using the radio, we broken the barriers of walls, and we are reaching them for radio counseling through using the technology. And I'm also happy to share that recently IGNOU has conducted National Science Day all over the country, and they conducted poster and essay writing competitions. We encouraged our jail students also. So I am happy that we got 9 essays and 5 posters. Also further happy to say that one poster and one essay of our jail student, they have received national level prizes. And more so, it is heartening to note that they also joined the national program conducted through Zoom from Delhi through their virtual classroom in the jail premises. So as I said, technology is accessible. When there is a will, there is a way, and it needs several facilitators. Then only it reaches to the people. There may be people who want to use it. So there may be facilitators
like Krishna Rao is the facilitator for today's program, bringing you all onto the same platform, listening to you all. So it is really excellent program. I congratulate Krishna Rao and other team for their initiative, and also all the participants for their excellent reports, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Sir, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your feedback and your remarks, especially for the learners. Now we will proceed further. Now the webinar is open for all the participants. Any participant who wants to share anything short, may if they want to share anything, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, may they can unmute themselves and they can share. They- So anyone who wants to share anything else can unmute themselves and they can say or share their experience or their views on this topic or anything. So now proceeding further, before vote of thanks, I request our regional director in charge, Dr. E. Krishna Rao sir, for his final remarks. Thank you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed that three speakers presentation. I'm very happy because of the reason and the purpose which we have kept this today's online talk has been fulfilled by sharing of your lovely and the live experiences and your thoughts. That is really three different presentations where someone is speaking about the technology and someone is speaking about the self-respect, where the way how they have grown up, and that's what I told, the dareness, courage, and the talent of the woman, but no one should underestimate. And the boy has presented where that this all the discriminations we have these disparities and the discriminations and inequalities, whether if you take the rural and urban women and men, even in the social group, social strata, if you take SC, ST, and even these creed related and all caste related, we are having everywhere, we are having the different type of the disparities. But however, unity among the diversity is the greatness of the India, where Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, when the constitution he is submitting at the time, also he told very important quotation, and he told to the Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad ji and the other members, this constitution has prepared laboriously, whereas now we are entering into the this political equality. That means one man and one vote, whereas still we are having the disparities in the social and economic space. At the earliest, the government has to make it the disparities reduce and make the egalitarian society. It is not possible to make egalitarian society in the countries in society like India. But however, the disparity should be reduced. Otherwise, those who are of the social and economic inequalities, they will burn this constitution prepared very lavish. Very important one. Here, if you see the political space where we are having one man and one vote, one value, there is no whether the women vote is not having the 2 votes value, or men vote is not having the 5 votes value. Everyone is having the 1 vote, 1 man, 1 vote, 1 value. Either you are belongs to any SC/ST community, upper caste, or man or woman, and all, any religion, everything is same. But if you see the social and economic spheres, where we have the so many inequalities, disparities, and however, our government, with the help of the Constitution of India and other laws, they are making it, our state as well as the central government, every time to time, they are making their own way. Here we can see, as a citizens of the India, everyone should take the responsibility. We have to start respecting each other, respecting the women from our home itself. That boy has taken a very live example where that even in the advertisement also, where they are projecting that type of things, where the home, we have to teach our children, our brothers, or our sisters, even our parents also, because of being an educated women or being an educated men, everyone has to take the lead. That's why everyone has to maintain their own self-respect, and you have to educate. The government cannot go in all the ways, all the spheres of the country, within our limitations. As I told, families say, our home say, we have to start, whatever it may be, that one, whether it is the gender inequality or religion related or caste related, we have to teach our children and make them as a good citizens of the India. That's what I told. If we have the unity among the diversity, we have the different cultures, different religions, different castes, but still we say we are all Indians. That is the greatness of the India. But however, as long as these disparities, these inequalities not reduced, we have to make such type of the occasions where we have to educate. But as you all have to take it, that is our responsibility. We have to fulfill. Then government will take their responsibility. Everyone will take their responsibility. Then we can see discrimination-free country. I hope in after few years or some years, we are going to establish egalitarian Indian society where there is no discrimination. Everyone will get equal opportunity or equal respect. Whereas I told political equality, 1 man, 1 vote, 1 value. Like that, everyone will get. I really enjoyed your 3 presentations. I'm very happy because of one is psychologist and another one is a political science background, where we are having this 2 different theories also, and your experiences, corporate side experience, family side experience, and society side experience. This really we need. Taking the stocks from your presentation, I hope everyone in this particular webinar will take stock of your presentation and they start implementing today onwards. I hope for making of our Indian society equal society and the egalitarian society. That really I'm seeing. I'm very thankful to Dr. Swarup sir, because of he is a senior regional director where he encourages and he particularly women, and he has done a lot of hard work, particularly in the Nagpur regional center, where Gachiroli you all might be knowing, where it is a Naxal influenced area. There they have gone and they have motivated the women And even last Women's Day celebrations, I have participated. And such a great work, such a hard work he has done because of, I invited him because of he's a suitable person only to judge or to give the comments on the student project. I'm very thankful you, sir. We are getting the inspiration from his activities because of every time his PhD is from the chemistry. But even after joining in the regional center, as a regional director, he is doing the, you all might be knowing, maybe regional director का बहुत काम होता है, other related to not academic related, administrative level and other things. But even though he never divert from his research, I am very happy because of my PhDs in economics. After coming to this one, that because of chemistry is a difficult subject, they need the lab and all the research. But even though he used to publish so many papers, he used to give the presentations, and he became as an inspiration to our generation because of such a great work, hard work he has done from the, I think, more than the 12-13 years in the Nagpur Regional Center. He is a founder regional director of the Nagpur Regional Center. He established like anything where encouraging and motivating, taking the initiatives, going to the rural areas. That is really required. Tribal area people is motivating. Tribal women, that they are coming forward and taking that one. That is the very important one. I am very thankful to you, sir, for spending your valuable time and giving your feedback. And also I can see my colleague Dr. Shash Kumar, who also worked on the tribal population. He's assistant regional director in the Nagpur. And what I mean to say, I requested them, they all see this one from this, how we have to make and how we have to motivate our learners. That is a very important one. And also another colleague from the Bangalore, Dr. Shanmugam, he also joined. That we are working as a team in the different part of the India, where we are taking the stocks of the your presentation, and in the particular regional center level, we are going to organize it. Whether it is the related to the women or related to the SC/ST or related to other issues of the higher education, there we are at the grassroots level, we are implementing and making it perfect to reach our IGNOU objective. This is all working for reaching the IGNOU objective, where democratizing the higher education. Democratizing the higher education and opportunity to the needy people. That is a very important one. इसलिए हमारा IGNOU के लिए also our government, central government, Ministry of Education is giving so many responsibilities where IGNOU has the course wing of our channels. And Indira Gandhi National Open University is the first open university who got the NAC A++ grade. And also, IGNOU is the first open university which has adopted NEP 2020. Accordingly, we changed our curriculum. Modular approach we have introduced. And related to, we are having the women and gender studies discipline also. We have introduced so many new programs. Modular approach and skill-based programs, employment-oriented programs. And this, you all might be knowing, where IGNOU is giving the protection and the promoting, means this safety. We have every regional center committee against the sexual harassment. And we have the overall Delhi level and the national level we are having. This type of and at the same time, we are providing the opportunity to the needy people to promote the higher education and make our India as a great country. This is the very important one. I think we have already started our innovation club also. There the students are the participants. About the 20 students we have taken. we are taking innovative ideas from the students. It is maybe the first, this is a one meeting on the one occasion. Again, 9th, we are going to have the innovation club meeting. From there, we are taking the students also feedback and their interest. Hereafter, I think every 15 days to one time, we will organize the student webinar, that where the students only will present the topic. We will give accordingly interested student go. We will make it student research forum like that. Where because of we can remember our university days where with the presentation with a lot of josh and a lot of interest, we prepare present debates and all the things. It is needed. It is needed very much, particularly master degree level. Anyhow, of course, PhD level we do it, but this one also at the university level, I think a regional center Mumbai level, we will make it after the 9th meeting. We will make one research forum at the regional center level, and we will invite eminent scholars also related to the research and the EU and collaboration. We will make it big, and I hope we will work on it. We will make it success. I once again thanks everyone, and thank particularly these three eminent speakers. I can say eminent speakers because of you all have taken the starts from your live experience. That is a very good one, and really I appreciate, congratulate you all. We continue this journey, and we will take whenever we need your support and your participation in this one for making it. We will continue our collaboration where we because of IGNOU Regional Center Mumbai is conducting the promotional meetings, awareness meetings in the some areas. Particularly, we have conducted in the Dharavi, Railroad, this Trombe, RA Milk Colony. Like these areas we have selected where they have not connected and they are not having the awareness. In such places, if someone is interested, we will also take your help, and where we will create the awareness among the people. Okay, thank you once again, thank you very much. Yeah, Shashank, please go ahead with your review.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request Sanjay Kumar sir for formal vote of thanks. संजय सर आप अनम्यूट है, मेरे म्यूट है, अनम्यूट कर लीजिए.
हेलो.
यस सर, अभी आवाज आ रही है.
यस. हजारों फूल चाहिए एक माला बनाने के लिए, हजारों दीपक चाहिए एक आरती सजाने के लिए, हजारों बूंद चाहिए समुद्र बनाने के लिए, पर एक स्त्री अकेली काफी है घर को स्वर्ग बनाने के लिए. हैप्पी इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे टू ऑल ऑफ यू. मेरा नाम संजय कुमार है. मैं इग्नू क्षेत्रीय केंद्र मुंबई में असिस्टेंट हूँ. ये मेरा सौभाग्य है कि आज मुझे इग्नू क्षेत्रीय केंद्र मुंबई की ओर से उन सभी को धन्यवाद करने का मौका मिला जिन्होंने इस सभा को सफल बनाने में मदद की. मैं सबसे पहले धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं इग्नू क्षेत्रीय केंद्र मुंबई के क्षेत्रीय निदेशक डॉक्टर ई कृष्ण राव सर को, जिन्होंने आज के इस वेबिनार को ऑर्गेनाइजेशन करने के लिए अपना समर्थन दिया और हमें अपने मूल्यवान अनुभव से गाइड किया. इसी के साथ साथ वेलकम एड्रेस एंड इनिशियल रिमार्क्स के लिए मैं आपका धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं सर. थैंक यू. अभी मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं डॉक्टर पी नमुद्रीपाद सर को. डॉक्टर पी नमुद्रीपाद सर सहायक क्षेत्रीय केंद्र मुंबई को, जिन्होंने आज के इस वेबिनार के 3 स्पीकर्स का परिचय दिया और उनका स्वागत किया. मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं मिस विनीता मेहता को, जिन्होंने एक पीपीटी प्रेजेंटेशन के द्वारा अपने स्पीच को डिलीवर किया, जिसमें उन्होंने महिला की चुनौतियों के बारे में बताया, कुछ फैक्ट्स के बारे में बताया जिनमें महिलाओं की स्थिति को प्रदर्शित किया. इसी के साथ साथ उन्होंने अपना स्वयं का अनुभव भी साझा किया. मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं मिस श्रद्धा निगडीकर को, जिन्होंने स्वयं का अनुभव साझा किया, जिसमें उन्होंने बताया कि उन्हें ऐसा वातावरण मिला जिसमें उन्होंने कभी भी एक महिला के होने के नाते किसी भी भेदभाव का सामना नहीं किया. इसलिए आपने जेंडर इक्वालिटी की जगह जेंडर इक्विटी का समर्थन किया। आपने बहुत सारी वेबसाइट व यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में बताया जहां से नॉलेज फ्री में लिया जा सकता है। इस प्रकार आपने बताया कि टेक्नोलॉजी में मैन और वुमेन का कोई भेदभाव नहीं है, और आपने सभी महिलाओं को बैंक अकाउंट रखने की सलाह दी है। आपने ऑनलाइन वर्क के बारे में बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से बताया। थैंक यू। मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं मिस्टर प्रदीप भरत जानकर को, जिन्होंने बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से इंटरनेशनल वुमेन डे को सेलिब्रेट करने की जिम्मेदारी महिलाओं की ही नहीं, पुरुषों के बारे में भी बताया। और उन्होंने बताया कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी को धरातल पर उतारना जरूरी है, जिससे हमें परिवर्तन देखने को मिलेगा। मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं आज के हमारे अतिथि डॉक्टर पी शिवा स्वरूप सर, सीनियर रीजनल डायरेक्टर, रीजनल सेंटर नागपुर को, जिन्होंने आज के 3 स्पीकर को बहुत ही अच्छे व गहराई से आंका है और अपना फीडबैक दिया है। हम आशा करते हैं कि इसी तरह सर हम आपके अनुभव से समय समय पर लाभान्वित होते रहेंगे। आगे मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं डॉक्टर शशि कुमार सर को, एआरडी आरसी नागपुर, जिन्होंने अपना बहुमूल्य समय हमें दिया। मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं हमारी टेक्निकल टीम को और सभी पार्टिसिपेंट को, जिन्होंने आज के इस प्रोग्राम को सफल होने में अपना बहुमूल्य समय दिया। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Now, with your permission, we can close this session formally.
Yes, you can close it. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.